conversation with Donovan. What do you think about the transition he's made, and especially such a short time?
I think he's doing good so far. I mean, he's not going to be up to speed as the rest of us because obviously we've been in offense for spring and also a season. But he's just very aggressive. So as long as you play fast and you have that aggressiveness, the mental aspect of the game will fall into place eventually. Hopefully.
Did spring football feel different to you this year in terms of, Dana has all of his people in the coaching positions? I mean, did it have a different feel to you?
It feels different from the aspect that I wasn't participating last season. But for the most part, I mean, we still have the same position coaches that we had. So, I mean, everything is just flowing the same.
Obviously, since you didn't get to participate last year, does this one take on a little bit different meaning to you personally than maybe some of the previous springs you've been involved in?
Yeah, it means a lot to me just because it's my last spring practice for one, and also just to go out there and be able to get better. Like, last year, if I had participated in spring, then maybe I would have had a better season in the fall. Because you just got to use this off season to get better. If you don't take advantage of it, then you're hurting yourself.
Does it feel different when you're out there? I know the fans are there, but I mean, how do you approach it? Is it a practice? Is it another opportunity to practice, or is it a game where you guys try to, I don't know, get a little more lively?
I think when we're going up against the first team defense, I mean, it's like a game atmosphere because they go come at us because they want to make plays and show up on film just so they can have a better opportunity to play when fall does come around. So when we going against the ones, we play it like it's a game. And the scrimmages, we carry them like a game. I mean, if you just came out to our practice and seen like the physical nature that we play with, I mean, it's just amazing.
Thank you, Shawne.
I know this probably pertains more to the younger guys, but first impressions are huge, but this is your guys' last chance to leave a last impression throughout the summer with the coaches. How much does that, where does that sit in terms of importance in this day on Saturday?
I think it means a lot. I mean, the seniors last year got to go out on a good note. We won the Orange Bowl, but I just think as far as me and the other seniors on the team, we just need to leave our own legacy. So we just need to have a good spring ball, have a good camp, and just go out and have a great season also.
And what have you been most impressed with, I guess, from some of the guys that this was your first look at them too this year?
As far as who?
The freshmen enrolled in January, some of those guys.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're playing real good. I think the biggest person that probably stood out to me was Carl Joseph.
Okay.
I mean, I had a little contact with him before. I mean, he's not scared. I mean, he comes down here, he feels good, he's just a physical player. I mean, just one thing about him, he just keeps showing up on film. When we watch film, you can just see 18 running around, just like I even know his number. He just shows up on film.
Yep.
And when you show up on film, I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah. And you obviously are having a good spring. You've been mentioned a few times by the coaching staff. It's been really hard to tackle, and is it kind of just that last chance and being healthy this time around? Yeah,
it's definitely just being healthy. I had the off season to get better this year. Last year I didn't participate in spring ball, but I also didn't participate in winter workouts. So it's just got a little bit strong, got a little bit better in the off season to come out and showcasing and transitioning onto the field and just showing what you can do.
You see what your coach said about you today, right? The college said you walk out on the field like you're a boss or something now. I mean, do you feel like you've got that kind of attitude right now? You got that kind of swagger, that confidence?
I mean, yeah, we always got swag and confidence. I mean, if you're confident in your abilities, then you have the right to have a little swagger about yourself. But at the same time, you can't be arrogant about it. So, I feel like I'm a boss, yeah. I mean, I think if you ask any playmaker on offense, you ask Tavon, Gino, Stedman, everybody gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, Gino and Stedman and those guys, I mean, they were entrenched though. I mean, you had something to prove coming to this spring, did you not, about your ability to be the guy who carries the ball every down? I mean, that's something that's been in doubt since Dana got here, really.
I feel like every day I have something to prove, just to go out and compete. Like, competition is just something that's gonna happen in practice, especially between the running backs group because we have so much talent in there. So I mean, just to come out and work every day, just what we do.
I know everybody says they leave spring feeling better about things than they were coming in, but for you, I mean, is it really that way? I mean, all the praise that Dana's given you, it seems like you have proven yourself to an extent this spring. Do you feel at a pretty good place as you leave spring now?
I mean, I feel like I'm in a good place, but at the same time, I think I have to do a great job of not getting content with that, because this is just spring ball. When fall camp come back, Dustin's going to come back. We have 2 freshman running backs come in. Got to get right back into the mix. I got to transition this over into fall camp and transition into the season. And wherever I go from there, just happy.